With kids, look for progress, not perfection. Same with parents. So you want to have this idea of progress, not perfection. Where are you? Where are you going? And how are you getting there? We're constantly evaluating, not judging. Judging always causes you problems. It always interferes with your ability to influence your kids, to guide your kids. You know what it's like to be judged. Someone's judging you and telling you what to do. You're going to listen or not so much, and they can read between the lines, right? We've all been there. We've all had those moments of, who do you think you are? So with your kids, with yourself, look for progress. Look for where today we're better than we were yesterday. And sometimes that can be challenging because we're looking to the future and we see this place up here that we want to get to going, oh, but I'm still so far away. Sometimes we need that reminder, hey, look back that way. Look over there, because look how far you've come. Look what you can do now versus what you could not do once upon a time. So we want to see that progress of how we're moving and grooving as we're moving towards that future goal. Yeah, I know. You're not driving the car yet, but you know what you are doing? You're riding bikes, and you weren't doing that just a couple months ago. So we're making progress, kid. We're getting better. We're getting stronger, and I love that. I'm proud of you. High five. See, I'm reinforcing that stuff, and I'm telling them, I'm showing them they're doing good. And where they are, it's not a final destination. It's just a part of the process, dude. It's okay. And I will give you a tip as you have these conversations with your kids. Add the phrase, and enjoy the process. Because when you add and enjoy the process, it makes everything easier. You're more fun to be around because you know there's going to be a process. So with yourself, with your kids, don't look for perfection. Look for progress. Look at where we are, where we started, and where we're going, and let's get there. For some of your kids, you might want to even get a chart, and you can put little hash marks and put like where we are, and like they want to do 10 push-ups, or they want to be able to have an overnight sleepover, or whatever goal, whatever's meaningful for your kids. Great, let's break that into a series of steps. How do you earn that? I would love for you to do an overnight sleepover, but that's kind of a big responsibility. So what do you think needs to happen before we get there? If you're going to do an overnight sleepover, should you need 4 stories, 3 songs, 2 cuddles, and 17 stuffies at bedtime? Or can we start to take that down a little bit? Maybe we'll do 1 story and we'll do 1 song and we could sleep with 1 stuffy. What do you think? We could do that, or is that too big a jump? We could maybe start with like 15 stuffies or 10 stuffies or 5 stuffies, right? So you're having a dialogue with your kids, even at 3, 4 years old. They can begin to start asserting, what are they comfortable with? What do they want? And that's the idea of that progress. They're not magically one day just going to know how to negotiate and know how to make decisions and know how to have commitment and follow through and stick to it. It's a process. They got to start with small commitments. The next 10 minutes, can you do this? Not the next 10 years of your life, right? So we've got to build these processes in. Does this make sense? So what are the little bits of progress, the little things you can say, little things you can do to encourage them? I would love to know, because I'm always adding to my library of tools. So if you have a really good way to celebrate your kids' progress, to reinforce their movement, please leave it in the comments down below. I would love to know what you're doing and what's working, because 1,000 people, we all share 2 ways that work. All of us just got an extra 2,000 ideas to play with our own kids. See, a lighted candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. And when we're all on fire and we're all alive and a light in our own lives, darkness starts to go away all by itself. We don't even have to do anything. It's just there's no room for it in us or around us. But it's our choice. We've got to give and get the energy flow. So I encourage you, what is a couple things you're doing to encourage your kids? Please leave it in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like. Turn on notifications so that you know the next time that we're doing a live video or a updated video, or whatever the case may be. And you make it an outstanding day. I will see you when I see you. Bye.